Available every day from 8 AM. We're giving you 2 epic boosts in shop and on app. This is the Cheltenham Festival with William Hill. From 8 AM when shops open, second from 1:30 PM, 10th to 13th of March, singles only, state limit supply, plus customers only in shop. One of each epic boost, 18 plus.
Good morning. I think it's morning. I woke up and it was definitely morning. I think it must be mid-morning by now. And we are here. This is a temporary measure, I think, although I do quite like the location. There is a van already here. What I don't like is the fact that we're right in a cement making, which shouldn't really be an issue because they're only going to be working, 7 till 5, and I'm going to be here from 5 at night till 9 in the morning. So this could work for me. I'm just scoping it out to see what's what. It's a little bit muddy, but we can live with mud. There's there's vans down there I can see, so I'll go and scope that out. He must have seen the fact I brought the camera out and thought, yeah, I'll scrape the floor. Anyway, I won't get bogged down with that. But anyway, so here we have a paraglider coming in. Oh, there's a few of them. So there's a play area or a grassed area here. I think I'm going to come back when the Volvo's finished. So I'm just going to end up shouting over it. And but they look like they're having fun. The tandems, look. I think this is take 4. This bloody camera, although it's brilliant, I just don't know how to use it. Anyway, let me give you a little bit on Chamonix. So I'm stood in Chamonix, which is at the foot of the Mont Blanc, and the top of them is the highest mountain in the French Alps, or actually in the Alps, at 4,800 metres. That is an educated guess, but you should be able to see the Aiguille du Midi behind me, right on that peak. And the Aiguille du Midi translates to needle of midday, apparently, and that is a radio antenna, and that radio antenna was built between 1951 and 55, and it's communications, but subsequently over the years it's become a viewing point for tourists and people that want to go and have a look at the highest, well, be at the top of the highest peak in the Alps. So it's a long way up there. I think it's 2 lifts, one or a train and a cable car. I will find out because I am going to do it. And also there's a little bit of World War II history with Chamonix and the Mont Blanc Massif. Germans occupied Italy and France in late 44, and the Free French held strong points in the high ground. So in the Alps they generally had more of a say of what went on, so the Germans didn't often come here. Anyway, in October 44, the Germans decided to surprise the Free French and launch a nighttime raid at Col du Midi hut, which is a strong point up. It's way up there, and they thought they'd do it under the cover of darkness because nobody would expect them to do it because of the dangers of the terrain, crevasses and ice sheets and glaciers and stuff. Anyway, the Germans decided that they would surprise attack. Now, at that time, I don't know if this is coincidence or if it's a countermeasure, but a 3-man British commando unit spotted what they were doing and they alerted the Free French with numerous flares, and then undertook small arms fire with the approaching German unit. The Free French then obviously got that message. The British commandos were overcome and were taken into POW status, but the Free French then warded off that surprise attack, and the Col de Mar and the Mont Blanc Massif never actually fell into German hands at that time. So I tried to find some information about the three commandos, but I'll have to do that later. But because there was nothing within the piece I was reading. So yeah. So it was I don't think it was. Well, it wasn't portrayed as a collaboration between the British and the French, but it would be very difficult for the British to get three commandos into this deep German occupied, because France was occupied at that time, so was Italy, and according to the article they were heading into occupied Italy when they came across the German units. So a little bit of interesting history. And that up there is the Midi. Hang on, we'll get there in a minute. Right on that peak. I mean, if you're going to build an antenna that looks like a rocket, why not build it right on that peak? And you can just see the cable car stanchion next to it, way down off that high peak there. That's a glacier. I have actually got some knowledge on the first woman to ever climb the Mont Blanc, but for the life of me, her name has left me. Yes, but I will find out. I will alert you. I think me and Catherine researched it, because one of Catherine's previous employers named a horse after her, if I believe rightly. Anyway, it's up there, and I will head up there. Just got to I'm going to find a 5G antenna, a 5G SIM card, data card in the town here, see if I can get a phone shop, so then I can plug it into the antenna on the van and get some internet. Because now I've left Anthony, I've also left his Starlink, which was although I can get internet on the phone, it's very in and out. So and it's always out when you want it. Okay, that's enough. I will get back to you with the woman's name, who the first woman ever to climb Mont Blanc. I'm sure she did it barefooted or something ridiculous. So I've got my ticket tomorrow, 9:30. Aiguille du Midi. €81, but worth every penny, I'm sure. So the lift actually shuts at 3, so that's why looks like you can't get a sunset. It's now 3:45 and I can't see anybody coming down, so that's a shame, I suppose, and they wouldn't be before 9 o'clock, knowing the French, to get a sunrise. But it is what it is. I'm glad I've got a ticket and I'll be up there. So 9:30 tomorrow morning. This afternoon, what I've got to do is get that 5G ticket, 5G SIM. Don't need anything to eat, although some of the restaurants I've just been past, I mean, it's very affluent here. There's Moncler boutiques and you name it. But I might come out for supper. It's way too early to eat yet. But yeah, I need to solve my 5G issue. So that's what I'm going to do now. So, ticket for tomorrow done. Aiguille Midi will get done. And well, see you a bit later. Okay, so mission successful. And just after some more inquiries, the first female to climb Mont Blanc was a woman called Marie Paradis. And in the next instalment, I'll probably find out the first man. But that's what Catherine and her former boss named a horse after. I don't know, well, I can't remember the reasons why we picked someone that's good with snow, but I think it was somebody that was famous in France, probably. Anyway, I'm not sure how famous she is in France, to be fair, but it is Marie Paradis, and I believe the horse is still alive. Whether it's running or not, I don't know. Anyway, off to the van now. Short walk, probably about 10 minutes. Right, near the river. There you go. It's lovely. Really nice. So, over and out. Good evening. We are here. I've just had the okay from the British van that was here. Luckily, I was just arriving as she was leaving, so I grabbed her and said, and she said she's been here for a week. She's stayed here numerous times. Other than the noise, it's a perfect spot. So I'm only here tonight. I should imagine I'll go tomorrow. Well, it depends how I get on tomorrow, but I'd imagine I'll be gone tomorrow anyway. So it's a bit muddy, and I've decided to chock up, which I didn't really want to do in the mud, because obviously now I need to clean my chocks before I can put them away. But I'm levelled up a little bit better. And you know, I've got that view straight out the door. What's not to like? And once these have gone home, which I would have thought they probably are home, probably only office staff left in. There is a restaurant down there. That motorhome looks like it's parked permanently, like a resident. No one living in it. And he literally just arrived, and there's some kids playing on that area, so I would expect them to be gone. Then I'll have full-blown sunset views. No complaints. Like I say, it's just a bit fucking shitty, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. What a spot. I'll put, what, 3 words? But Chamonix, whatever this company's called, ICI, and Lindex cuisine. If you speak French, that's what they do. Cheese. Right. Ta-ra for now. Morning. It's Tuesday, I think. Still in Chamonix. I've just had just made myself the best coffee yet in the little mocha. I'm listening to the radio, just waiting for the clock really, because I've got my ticket, my pedestrian guide and ticket to the Aiguille Rouge, and that's where I'm heading at 9:30. It's a clear day, so I won't show you outside that window because it's awful. So it's going to be a clear day. I should see for miles. That's out of that window. That's the storage for the quarry. And he's here. He's back in his Volvo. Very quiet last night. No issues. There was another van here. He's gone. I don't think they were in it. I'm not sure. I went for a little walk, but I didn't get far because it was cold. So I really need some water, so I need to find, so I'll make some inquiries about getting some water today. So yeah, up the Aiguille. I'm looking forward to it. No two ways about it. It's stunning. So we're off up there, or you can just, well, you won't with this camera, but you can just make out that that's the needle there, and you can actually see a cable car coming down. Blimey. I've wrapped up. It's not particularly cold, but I bet it is up there. And, I'll see you a bit later. So Mont Blanc is 4,810 metres, which is that peak there. So we're 1,000 metres below that. Actually, that is 1,000 metres below that. You can't comprehend it. So I think Switzerland, Italy, France. That's how I'm picturing it. And now I'll head up there. So this is one of the platforms, and this is where the skiers get off. I knew you could ski it, but I didn't think about skiing it. But it's amazing. It's -10, which is cold, but it's not cold when the sun's on. So this is one of the viewing platforms. I've got another area to see up there, the big probe. So we're at 3,800 metres, but that looks precarious, that walk down. But I've been watching them come down, and they go right across the glacier. Very few words needed, really. So that, I mean, you won't see it, but there's a cable car go from this rock all the way to that rock there, and then on to just in the distance, and that's a cable car from France into Italy called the Skyway. I'm not sure if I can do that as part of this ticket. That'd be awesome. That's the next mission to get up there. Good morning. Wednesday. We're on the move. Still undecided whether to go further towards Switzerland. But the information on Park for Night isn't good about a park up near a lift with all the services. Apparently there's a ski lift being rebuilt there, so I don't know if it's a good move, but it's only 10 minutes up the road, so I might go and scope it out, or then head straight past Chamonix into the Mont Blanc and then Courmayeur just the other side. So they're the two options. I'm packing up. I'm off the chops, clean them up, and they're round the back. We're all good. So that's the plan for Wednesday. Terrible night last night, but that's more to do with football than my sleep, because the sleep was really good. So yeah, bit of a tidy up. We've got stunning views again, and the coffee's good this morning, hitting the spot. Just got to brush my teeth, empty the water, and we're away. The water, I mean the wastewater, I tip it into a bucket and then dispose of it. Do that regular, stops it freezing. And it was freezing last night. I think we got down to about -2. But again, very quiet. This is a great park up. I will put the what 3 words for this. I mean, I doubt it would be any good at summer because it would be busier, because there's a playing field here and a recreational area, and I think this is what this area is. Although the signs do say do not park, you will be towed away. I totally missed them, but after speaking to a British traveller that was here, she informed me she stays here all the time for long periods, never had an issue. I wish I got more information from her from up the road, but that's where we are. So next time you see me, I'll either be very close to the Swiss border or just inside the Italian border. Bye for now. Right, after checking it out, we're all good to park here, Courmayeur, and it's been a long week, gone really quickly, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you've got any questions, put them in the comments. And I'm going to wrap this video up for this week, and see you all next week, when there'll be more of a Courmayeur from the ski resort, and hopefully not too much from this car park, although I quite like it. It's pretty good. So yes, there we go. There we go. See you next week. Thanks for watching.